I'm LoriO, certified aromatherapist. I've always been interested in plants. I grew up with two grandmothers who are very connected to the earth and who, from very young, instilled in me a love for plants and nature and so on. Of course, growing up in Trinidad, our land is very rich. So as I got older and I was starting to be more interested in natural healing and wellness, I gravitated to aromatherapy because I love that connection between the plants and, well, the essential oil, the healing matter. Aromatherapy is the therapeutic use of essential oils. So basically you're using the essential oils for their properties, their healing properties. Today is a great day. It's our new moon immersive aromatherapy workshop. And basically we're here at Ajoupa Gardens. It's a magical spot in the center of Trinidad near Freeport. And it's a beautiful, beautiful garden. My aunt and uncle have owned this property for 40 years and they've really put their heart and soul into it in terms of the garden and the work that they've done here. So we brought our, if you want, the aromatherapy workshop here because we really wanted people to have that immersive experience in nature so that they could see the plants in their natural environment and then better understand now when we use the oils where it comes from. Well, think of where it grows. We broke it into 3 sessions. The first session where we did the garden walk. So we gathered under the carrot shed in the garden and we did a little blessing and then we took the group through the garden. And Rihanna Chen, who manages right now the activities at Ajoupa Gardens, she explained all the different plants and what we have here and so on. So that was the first part. Then the second part where we did a more in-depth study of what aromatherapy is and some different plants and oils that we would have looked at today. And then the third session is we let people do their own blends and do their own mixtures and have that hands-on experience. Okay, so what I'm sharing here is a little bit of rosemary from the garden, a rosemary essential oil. But what is interesting, this is a rosemary antioxidant, so it's also made with, so this can actually, when you use it, it can help products not to spoil. Yes. Okay, right? So, I would, yeah, if you put it just above it. What about here, I would do?
Yeah, 6 ounces of oil.
Yeah.
So what? So you mix the oil. Do you know what you want to do?
Sorry. I think that's everyone. I think that's
wait, so around
Lauren introduced me to her line or her brand about 4 or 5 years ago, and from since then it's been my go-to oils for my body, for cleansing the air in the office, at home. So I've been using her stuff for a long time. Today, being in this space and in Ajoupa Pottery, it's been a lovely experience walking through the gardens, learning about the plants, just being grounded to the earth because I walk barefooted. I can't tell you when last I did that, being in the city, but being grounded was definitely in how we started off, giving an intention to the day. And that energy definitely flew through to the entire workshop. Definitely, I didn't make a bad choice to the oils that I tend to lean to. So definitely, it was a all-round experience for me.
Today we did a deep dive into 7 plants/oils we chose, and we chose specifically those because they represented different plant parts. So I wanted the group to understand the relationship between the plant part and the properties of the oil. So for example, vetiver is vetiver roots, so that's a very grounding oil. Why? Vetiver is connected to the earth, their roots, they grow beneath the soil. So that oil, when you use it, it tends to ground you and connect you to the earth. So that's one example. We also use rose, we use rosebuds today. So rose is a flower and it's lighter, it's more connected to the angels, they say. So, these are the different ways of understanding the properties of the plants without knowing even anything about it, but just by the fact of how the plant is grown and where it grows, you can understand its properties. What I really hope that people would gain was a better understanding of the relationship between the actual plant and the oil, the finished product. Also, a better understanding of how these now oils, how they can affect your moods on a daily basis and make you feel better. What we are looking at doing is using more local plants to do the distillation. So basically, like lemongrass, rosemary, or ylang-ylang, plants that grow in Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean, and gathering that plant material to make essential oils that are really from the Caribbean. So please follow us on Instagram at Infuse Pure Therapy, or on Facebook at Infuse Pure Therapy, or you can email us at infusetT@gmail.com.